anything until the game.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you guys got to check out Studio C there. See all the people.
I see what you did there, Kelly.
Yeah, no, you guys don't have to watch this for too much longer. Guys, we're getting the next game set up in just a few minutes. Actually, if you can see over our shoulder right there, they are getting everything situated right now.
Yeah, this setup is really cool, actually. We're all in one room. As you can see, there's the Dungeon Master's table down there in the living room that they created for a set.
I'm so jealous, by the way. That is the sweetest setup. I wish I got to play D&D on that table.
And we're just kind of on this balcony up here that gets to overlook it. So as Chris was saying, the Magic Bird, which is this amazing jib camera that's kind of going between us, shows you interviews here and games down there. And speaking of games down there, we're being told they're ready, so let's go to that game right now.
But you should roleplay. Hey, we're here, and we're playing. This is my group here of fantastic, awesome dungeon masters, right? Some of which you may know. My name is Chris Lindsay, and we're going to be playing one Grung Above. They are all playing Grung. This is going to be fantastic, okay? So in the interest of time, we're going to get moving right away. We're going to jump into our game, and we're going to have fun. I hope you enjoy it. So here we go. The old gold chief has died.
Rip.
And with no immediate heir. He was a tough old Grung, and unlike so many other chiefs, he was fair. His army had come to rely on him, but now the army needs a new leader. With no gold heir, there are only two ways for that to happen. Either you promote one of your own, asking them to brave the trial of the tomb before granting them gold status, or you join another army. And another army has come calling, one with a mean old chief who calls himself the Golden Croak. You managed to rebuff their advances thus far, but without a legitimate gold leader, you'll eventually have to join or die. Your best candidate is the Orange Grung, Doc and Naughton. A clever commander, her warband is the mightiest in the army.
True.
And her chief advisor, Cabulos, one of the wisest, most powerful Red Grung around. All the ingredients for the ride are ready, except one, dust from the corpse of an albino dwarf. This is the reward for completing the trial of the tomb from whence such dust might be collected. To complete the trial, Dot Khan and her retinue must traverse the jungle through Batiri territory to the tomb, find an aged corpse of some musty old dwarf, and collect some of the remains.
Easy.
That is your mission.
Yeah.
Dot Khan, Cabulos, and the retinue.
I don't understand why anyone would want to be gold leader, because I thought he died attacking the Death Star.
He does, yeah.
I just summon in. Someone else can be gold leader. I don't want to. Sorry, Jack.
Luckily, you're not in that position. So, through the jungle you go, and you just basically forge out and you start marching through the jungle. What I really want to know, though, right off the bat is, Dot and Khan, is how is the group arranged as you guys travel through the jungle?
Oh boy. Okay, so I have. Let's see. We have.
You have blip, bloop, blop, and bleep. Your four gold grungs.
Or green grunts.
Bangarang.
Green grunts.
Green grungs. Oh, green grungs. Sorry. Bangarang, your purple commander.
Ma'am.
So you let Bangarang know what you want.
Bangarang.
Yes.
We should send a scout ahead of us.
Yes.
And then we should have two of the rogue characters, have them go behind, and then the three of us will stay kind of in the back middle area, and then we'll have another rogue behind us kind of keeping watch of things.
As you say. And I'll go back to the greens. All right, boys. We got some orders. I need a scout. I need 3 guards. I need someone to take up the rear. Who wants what?
Oh, Bleep's gotta be the scout.
All right, we got a scout. I like your initiative.
I believe in you.
All right, you take point. Tell us if you see anything. Keep those eyes open. Who's taking the rear?
Oh, I wanted to be at the rear.
You can be at the rear.
Well, which one of you is going to be?
Yeah, me.
All right.
Place a dagger that I was raising. You go back.
Listen, not till later do we get to play. Right now, get in the back.
Sure,
Keep your eyes open.
Play in the back.
sure thing, boss. And then just stealthily emerges into the foliage. Homer Simpson into the hedge.
Yeah,
Just like,
I take one last long drag on my frog cigarette, toss it into the swamp, look disgustedly at our commander, and saunter after my brothers.
Does it have the long, like, is it one of the long French
Yeah,
ones?
and I'm standing in like the shadows.
As you do that, I go to. It's just not worth it. Not worth it. All right, eyes open, everybody. We're looking for monsters. We're looking for traps. We're looking for disgusting albino dwarves. Let's find this. Let's get this done.
All right.
I have pie at home.
So off into the dungeon, off into the jungle, not the dungeon, the jungle you guys traverse, and you're headed out straight through the foliage, and you travel for a couple of days as you're moving along. I'd like to have each of the green
I'm
grung.
always searching for traps.
I'd like to have each of the green grung roll me a survival check.
Can I offer my master of tactics right now? Awesome. Yeah, so our Grung who's up front, I would like to help his action. So
Do you know which one it is, Bangarang? Can you remember which one you've sent up front?
no, you all look the same to me. I just point at all of you, and I trust you to do.
So I'm saying, man, the violence inherent in the system.
Exactly. Nope.
You're just like,
He's
whichever
Hicks.
one's up, you're just like,
That one.
I care about all of you equally, whoever you are.
Whoever you are.
But yes, I'm
Whatever
gonna,
your names are.
What,
she's talking to you, Blab.
I think she is.
but yeah, I'll offer help.
All right.
Okay, that survival's awful.
Oh, is your thing granting us advantage?
Training specifically him. I can do one,
Survival, right?
Yes.
Okay.
but everybody's got to roll.
And all frogs are equal.
Oh, wow.
Some are just more equal than others.
No, we're not surviving. No,
You guys are with me
What's
in the
the
right
opposite
dude?
of surviving? That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
You guys are having fun.
Yes.
You don't know what our names
There
are.
are some really interesting plants over here.
I want to find like a small animal.
What'd
and
you
I'm
get?
just like cutting.
I got an 8.
Okay, yeah, plants, right on.
10.
Yeah.
Okay,
20.
I got an 11.
11. Okay, so you guys are moving through the jungle, traveling to this place that you know exists already, Bleep. Yeah, you see signs of the Batiri everywhere that you go, right? And recent signs as well. You see the goblins have been here literally hours ahead of you.
Goblins?
And
You know what I hate about goblins? Goblins don't surf.
Goblins don't surf.
Point of fact. But you don't actually ever see any Batiri as you're traveling. And it isn't long before you approach this area. There's a large mound coming out of the jungle, draped in massive amounts of vines, and you can sort of make out the entrance of a stony tomb right ahead of you as that's almost buried in these vines that are stringing down as you approach more closely.
So as we get close, when it's probably, what is my vision distance here?
Since it's a jungle, you can see about 40 feet ahead of you. There's a lot of foliage and stuff, but this part kind of opens up a little bit so you can see a little further.
Okay, do I naturally have dark vision?
No.
Okay. So as we're getting close, close-ish, as close as I can kind of make out what it is, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna hold up my fist, and then I'm gonna pull out my little what's the thing called?
M16.
Your
Kind
whistle
of.
stick? Your whistle stick?
Yeah, my whistle
Tie a
stick.
bandana around your forehead.
And I'm communicating
means
to
it's
them,
lunchtime.
not you or you or you, to them. What I found up here, so that you can relay it appropriately to the appropriate
Hearing
authority.
that and knowing that like there could be something to fight, I totally make my way up. Like not even thinking about it, I'm just like, ah.
Is there any water nearby?
Fist
So
down.
yeah, the rear guard goes.
Is there any water
Because I think that
nearby?
there's a fight.
Like ponds or anything?
No, nothing specific here. No ponds or
No water, nothing for amphibious people to hide in.
No, this is built up on solid rocks.
So there's a big entrance to a tomb.
Yeah.
Is there anything like, let's say, for instance, I didn't care about the entrance to the tomb, and I was really interested in where the goblins went, what was on the other side. Could I just like go off in a random direction?
You could go try and go around the tomb, but
Yeah.
it's like miles.
Okay.
You know that thing the DMs hate when you do? You're doing it right now.
But it's the thing it says.
You're doing that thing.
Which Chris
It's his fault then.
I have one job. But you haven't determined this yet, so you start wandering off to one side.
Okay.
No, bleep,
No.
stop.
No.
And I'm just like dogs. I'm just calling out to them. Nope, stay. What'd you see?
Okay.
Or
So
is he close enough that I
So
can?
he did the.
I did the whistle.
So you know exactly what he said.
right.
Okay. So yeah, I command.
I command you.
Sit. Stay. Nope. Stay. And I'll pull out mine and semaphore back. What did you see?
Okay.
Well, I'll whistle with the stick unless you want me to come back.
No, I'm just asking for a report.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, but and I'm gonna look kind of annoyed because I'm repeating myself, and I hate, I don't like to communicate at all. I'm just like feeling like really just anxious about it. Like, oh shoot, she
What
didn't
does the
hear it
2-1 mean?
first
What does it mean when he
time?
does it twice? Crap. Something super
She's not
important is happening.
listening.
Stop these
Are they
guys.
causing a problem back there?
Always.
And then I'm gonna like take a second, find a tree that's nearby, and I'm gonna up until I can get to a little branch, what I guess 25 feet up, and I'm gonna just look around and definitely check back that way and
Okay.
see them
All right.
and hide.
All right. Hearing his report, I will report to you.
Yes.
Right? That's the chain of command.
I think it's and then.
And then yeah. So I'll quickly turn to you, ma'am.
It's gonna get very confusing.
Tomb up front, signs of goblins. What would you like us to do?
Well, first of all, what you need to do is make sure that we've established a perimeter so that we can see where they're coming from.
Excellent idea.
It's very basic.
I'm glad you thought of it.
That sounds smart.
I will walk away, rolling my eyes.
Oh my God, you're such an NCO. It's great.
Back to her, and then as soon as I'm to all of you, all right, perimeter. We've got one up front. I need one to the right, one to the left, one in the back. Who's doing what? Go.
Yes.
Left, right, back. Go.
There you go.
Tight military
I look
hands.
at Black and I'm just like, I just like shoot off.
So if there's a big
This has
entrance in
literally
front
been,
of
like,
us,
just
correct?
A minute.
Okay.
Not long.
What's if I walk up to the entrance, just kind of like not even really trying to hide? What happens? Are
so
there goblins? Are there traps?
You don't see any goblins. You want
it's
to make
perfectly safe.
Maybe an investigate check.
Can I
see.
I will.
terrible at
I will.
this.
I will assist you if you want to make.
Oh, that
the
sounds
check with
great.
advantage.
You should go
Yeah.
first.
I mean, I'm probably better at it than you.
Probably.
If you want to help me,
I will.
I'm gonna make it look like I'm helping you, but you're helping me.
I'm helping you. Help me. Help you.
Exactly.
Check at advantage.
All right. So I got plus 6. So either 20 or 20.
All right.
Either 20 or.
All right, so
20 or 20.
around the area that is in the front of the tomb with all the vines and stuff hanging down, this area doesn't look like it's been traversed in quite some time. So the goblin signs cease about, 50 yards back. And up here, there's no sign of anybody moving around, and there does not appear to be anything that looks like a trap.
Goblins, obviously, not a problem.
I see them go up to the
Yeah,
thing.
you see them, you're up in the tree.
All I'm
looking down.
doing is this.
What does it mean when he does it 3 times? I don't. What is that?
He's got communication problems. It's
Are
fine.
you doing the same thing a third time?
No. I'm saying, what in the hell are you doing? They're not anywhere where you said to go.
I'm where I was told to go. I'm looking for something.
Oh,
to
that's-
fight.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
those
didn't
two
go.
are.
I distinctly remember hearing someone tell me to go investigate the thing.
Yeah, I'll back you up on
That's
that.
fair.
That's I've
I'll
seen
back you up on that.
So the whole rest of the game is just going to be frog court-martial, right?
Kind of.
Listen, I heard the commander say that.
Frog aside.
I'm middle management. My whole job is to go back to them and to say, yeah, I told them to do the da 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 da. I don't know what they're, yeah.
You
I
can't
will-
handle the
I'm
truth.
just really interested in what's in the tomb. That's all.
So they've just kind of walked forward, despite the fact that I'm like, you go here, you go here, you go here.
You should establish a perimeter, and,
And
they
they
decided the perimeter was the mouth of the tomb.
Okay.
The thing is, I think it's really important that it seemed like I was 100% behind what you said. Yes, absolutely. And
Absolutely.
walk forward into the
So looking in, you can kind of move some of the vines away, the two of you, as you're up there. And looking in, you see a set of steps headed down. It's about a 10-foot wide hallway, layered in dust that has come in from the outside jungle. and there's no tracks. There's nothing, of anybody obviously like walking through the area or anything like that. But there's these steps that go down, and you can see kind of a landing not too far down below.
We have sticky feet, leg,
we
foot
can
things,
climb.
right? Mm-hmm. So can we do we have to go on the ground where there would be traps and stuff?
Not necessarily.
On the
No,
walls
you
and
could
stuff?
totally-
We could all explore this entire dungeon from the ceiling.
We're gonna just be alien, and it's just gonna be like the wall on the side. It's gonna be that one scene. Yeah, it's gonna be that one scene where it's like you see the first one, like the little scout just go across the top, and then all of a sudden you see out of the shadows come 6 or 7 other.
They're in the walls, man. We need to find an actual air vent to go in.
What we gotta do is just hold up on the ceiling, wait for some dumbass adventurers to come in, and then fall on them.
Yeah, and then get them to lick us.
Yeah.
And then they'll be screwed.
We can lick them.
Bang
But
a
they-
I've been licking
where the
myself the
poisonous
whole
ones?
time. So.
They ain't
Sorry.
making a perimeter. We gotta go in. We gotta go in, Bang Rang.
Well, so you've gone off to the right to actually perimeter, right?
I'm like pointing at the entrance where these two have just walked in, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna, as soon as I see them parting vines, I'm gonna hop on up and under my breath, so that only the two of them can hear, I'm gonna say, so that's not what I asked. Don't
sure?
make this difficult. We're all up for raises next week, and I'm 3 weeks away from retirement.
Oh, you're dead. Yeah,
I know.
you're done.
I know. As soon as I'm like, I should say it.
Am I still like, if I'm making a perimeter, is the red and the orange like just like, am I just stood there as this lone
Yeah.
green, unable to talk, like, I'm like,
Basically standing guard.
I'm really curious.
Going to DartonCon?
Yeah.
There's some goblin business going on. I've tasked them with finding out where they're coming from.
Yeah, find out and then kill them, and then let's move on. But in the meantime, while they're doing that, I would like you to help me with my speech, because obviously we're going to come back, and then everyone will praise me. It'll be fantastic. But yes, please tell them to hurry it up, because we don't have all day.
Mark, I'm impressed with how much ass you can kiss with those frog lips of yours.
yeah.
You're doing great, buddy.
Stay
Without a word.
here
Shot me in the knives.
until I get back. What are you gonna do?
You lost me in the middle. I don't remember.
I'm supposed to make sure that you don't come back until she goes into the dungeon.
Right, I'm with him.
And then I go.
Where's Blip?
He's off to.
No. I go back out and I find him and say,
No,
what
wait,
are you
you
doing?
can't leave until she gets
I
back.
can't leave until she gets back.
Stay.
No, wait, I have to go into the dungeon.
This is turning into a Monty Python sketch. Stay here.
I would just feel a lot safer if Blip were in here with us.
I just start whistling my stick, and I'm basically saying like, guys, I'm on my own. Like the orange and stuff is looking at me weird. Like,
Yeah. I'll whistle back. Do what I taught you. Just keep looking at the ground, and then stay here. You're gonna stay here, right?
Sure.
It's super important that you stay
100%.
here.
Right here.
Can I?
Except
Except
there is some really interesting stuff down in the tomb.
I know there is.
I-
But if you go by yourself,
Yeah, go by myself.
No.
That's what I heard
go
her
by
say.
myself.
I would come with you, but she said to go by yourself.
you go.
I mean,
You get to the bottom
there
of
is no room for caution in a life lived to the fullest.
and my flaw is if someone does something stupid, well, if he dies,
you say
whatever.
If you go by yourself,
whatever.
he disappears into the hole.
He disappears. I sigh. I turn to you and I say, please wait here. And I'll go back and summon the rest of you and say, I'll say to you, looks like all the tracks have stopped. This is where we need to go. Would you like us to proceed?
Yes, of course. Why are you asking me these nonsense questions?
Absolutely.
frog laugh.
So
All right, we're moving out. And more
did I
to.
Oh, that's it. I'm
hear
straight in.
all of this stuff with him from where I am up there?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I just take all 5 sticky fingers and I face palm. And then I just launch off the branch and land probably somewhere 20
With
feet
like
behind
little
him.
round sticky thing like marks on your face.
Well, now there's little ivy leaves and stuff like that because I put the sticky stuff on and then I jumped through all of the foliage, so I have my own natural camouflage now from
The other thing you don't realize is when Blip and Bloop have played a trick and you have like dye on your fingers, so
Exactly,
you now
yeah.
have like covered
Little,
faces,
like,
like
yeah, little,
one
like,
of our
red
classic
splotches.
pranks that we brothers play.
So I haven't noticed that yet.
No.
The next time we find a reflective surface like a pond
Yes.
or a mirror or whatever,
like, covered in,
I'm gonna be like, oh, you. So I'll launch forward and I'll
Perfect. I'll
follow
gather.
him just enough to stay close so that you guys can see me and hear me, but like I'm keeping an eye on him.
I'm going straight for Bloop.
I don't know
want
what
to hang
the,
out with my buddy.
Yeah, I don't know what the Grung equivalent of just. But that's basically what I'm doing. Is I go
Roll for nonchalance.
Yeah. You get down to the bottom of the landing. You're right behind him on the steps. You are standing at the top of the steps right now.
And I'm with him.
And you two are together, and you two are at the back. When you get down to the bottom of the steps, you can see that there are another set of steps going further down.
Oh, good.
Underground. To the left and the right of you, there are 2 stone doors.
Oh.
Okay.
That doesn't sound very interesting.
Yeah.
But stairs down sounds cool.
Could be something behind there, Bloop.
Well, yeah, but they're probably there for a reason. What's the? Is there light? Can we see down here?
There is no light, other than what's coming in from the jungle. So you have dim light because you pushed aside the foliage, and there's light coming in from outside. But there's no other light of its own.
Does anybody have torches or a lantern or something? No? Good adventure, everybody. Thanks for coming.
All right. This is what an all-human party is like.
Yeah.
So can I see that it starts to recede into the darkness from where I am there? Okay. I would like to hop up to the top, and then can we get a flare? I'm gonna flare.
When you do that, do you have like?
No, you did when you were whistling down, and you're just like, I'm gonna whistle, and you're just like
good to me.
mating call,
You say
ladies.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
And I give you a nod, and then I sigh, and I go back to my superior.
What is it now?
My lady, do you have any light?
My lady Datakman,
Yes.
I really think you've used the word magnificent a little too often in this speech.
I don't think that's true, actually. I think that really exemplifies my greatness.
You might want to consider some synonyms, perhaps, like extraordinary.
That is a fantastic idea.
Mellifluous.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, I just completely.
So you guys go ahead and make me a survival check. Survival check.
Okay.
I can't do worse than I did last
The
time.
people who don't have any light, yes. Give me a survival check. Oh, you're with her.
I'm out. Yeah.
Didn't count. Wasn't in the box.
Yeah, mine.
I'm standing there continuing to be middle management, just
10.
under my breath, going, 3 more weeks.
I am lost and covered in sand.
Working together, you figured out a way. You know that there's a way that you can use some of the moss on the jungle floor on the outside and some sticks and vines and stuff like that to make a rudimentary torch.
Oh, you guys are smart. You guys are smart. That's smart.
That's what we're here for. You know, you're the wonder guy.
Right?
All right, come on.
So wait a minute.
Wait,
So,
do you make the torch?
did you make the torch?
No, I'm saying we got to go back up and make it from the moss, right? We got to get the moss. And make some
I was
We're just so proud that we can do it. We have forgotten to do it.
I think I'm a little confused here. Did we just not get support from higher? Because that never happens, especially in like jungles. I'm just checking. Did we not get any support?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it on our own.
You know what that
It's
purple's
really
like.
important that we take over for some of the slack and
Sure.
maximize our potential. Wow, just become the most boring middle management grung.
Once we find a wall, you will be the first against it.
Use your words.
Can you unleash me?
Is he on a leash? What?
I think he's being metaphorical.
Oh.
Yeah, he's prone to that. When he doesn't talk much, but when he does,
like
he's
to
a big
big words.
thinker.
Poetry is lost in the upper classes.
Like actually take point instead of these?
Well, I'm assuming these two are coming out at this point going, yeah, we can make a torch. No, you're just.
I'm probably making a torch at this point.
I think
I need light to kill stuff. So yeah, I want to see.
Okay. So he does that, and I say, quiet, quick, good idea, go.
'Kay.
And I'll send him on down, because I at least trust him to come back. And then when you come back with a torch, I'm like, don't run off again, I like your light. Let's go.
So how many arrows do I have, by the way?
20.
20. Okay, so I'm going to take and wrap moss around. I'm gonna like pop out real fast, wrap moss around all of them, and then I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna go ahead and light it off of his.
Sure.
And so I'll go up on the top, but I'm gonna be hanging from the ceiling with this light, so it would look like little lights bobbing around the top of the thing.
And you're going down the thing.
I'm getting down just to at least where I'm staying just enough ahead of them that I'm gonna spot something before they do.
So you've gotten to the landing where there's 2 doors, and then there's another set of stairs that continues further down. What?
I'm always searching for traps. Only because you said so.
That's up to you.
Well, no, I'm saying I'm always looking for traps.
Okay. So
Especially if they set them.
Make me an investigation.
Got an instinct.
Always.
I just noticed that I have green grung rations. Our food is color-coded for our caste.
Yeah.
What?
That's what it says. I have green
Bloop, are you
grung.
telling me that they get better food?
No, we get better food, obviously. Theirs is disgusting.
I rolled to get out of this chicken shit outfit.
We gotta get out. Maybe that other gold grung would treat us better.
Maybe we don't need the gold grung at all, comrade.
What? That's crazy.
That's heresy.
Can't
That's
think
grung
about it.
heresy.
Oh.
There has to be a gold grung.
Okay.
What'd you get on your Find the Trap?
I got a 15.
Okay.
Blasphemy brother. Like he's just the one that's like he's like guys. We don't really want to do this.
So you don't see any traps on the ceiling,
Okay. That's good.
Okay. Yeah.
What about
Well,
I
that's
can
where we
see
are.
30 feet around though, right?
ish.
Okay. So nothing that looks familiar, like no like
the
no
whole
like
floor-
bags with like wires sticking out of them.
No, you don't see anything with wires. The whole floor below you is covered in a thick layer of dust.
Okay.
And so am I now.
Are you on the floor? Are you
I
up
critically
top?
failed my. I rolled like a
So
2
are you-
on my
are you
survival
following
check.
There
him
on this
down?
landing
So
with the two
I'm-
doors and the
Yeah.
stairs, right?
Okay, so
You're following him down?
Sure.
so I'm gonna do the little whistle thing for
Okay.
ceiling clear.
It's a very specific whistle.
It's a complicated language.
That's 2 bleeps and a blip and a blap.
And a blob.
All
Apparently the ceiling's fine.
All right.
Hearing that, I'll order the two of you, and we'll just go forward. And I will trust that my superiors
Literally gonna get the drop on
understand what we're doing.
We are
and I'll-
literally going to get the drop on them.
Okay.
And I'll go down.
Yes, and my
So
lady,
you're along the
since
ceiling.
we're moving. We should
You're on the floor,
Oh, yes, but only because of my ineptitude. Not on purpose.
and you are
I'll go on the ceiling.
you're on the ceiling with him.
Yeah, can I go stealthily
And you
as
two
well?
are following them not too far behind.
Ceiling.
On the ceiling.
Can I move stealthily, or are we assuming we're all kind of trying to be quiet?
You
at this
can
point?
try and move stealthily.
Yeah.
Just hold on for right now.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
keep that
okay.
in thought, and if I need a number, I'll let
sure,
you know.
sure, sure.
Yeah. So you guys are cruising down there, and you step on this step going down this next set of stairs.
Yeah.
And the whole thing kind of sinks an inch, and you hear a resounding click sound that just kind of echoes up the hallway.
Cool.
Yeah, you won the
That's
dungeon.
amazing.
At
It's
that
like
point,
a roller coaster ride.
the
Look, you made a
steps,
noise.
the
I did, I
steps
found a
all
thing.
flatten out, and you start sliding down. You see the floor dimly lit in front of you opens up.
Oh.
And there's a pit there.
It's an amusement park.
This is the moment where I go, well, this is where we finally lose him. I've been expecting this for a while. If he can't remember that he's sticky, then
This is everything I hoped it would be.
then the great frog god in the sky will take him with joy. Kermit. Kermit
yes.
will take him with joy. Kermit.
Oh, hey everybody, it's
Our Lord and
Yes.
Savior Kermit himself.
So did you pull out his the letter to our mom, and you just like started? You finally signed it with her name, so that or
Right,
like
there's a flash forward to delivering the grung flag all folded up. Little tear.
here's the lily pad that
Yeah.
you came in on.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Come on,
Thank God, rogue.
I have
don't
not
want- I
rolled
don't
above a
want-
3.
I don't want to lose another
Can
brother.
I still see him
many?
at this
After
point?
No,
No,
fifth
he's
brother
gone.
died.
he's gone.
14.
Okay.
But that's
14
5 of them
total?
with kills.
Actually, I don't need to see him. Is he still within 30 feet of me when he makes this? Since we came on down.
Sure.
All right, then I will help my green.
No. Yay! So roll one more time.
Advantage, yeah.
Because this is your advantage roll.
Oh, that's good.
23.
Okay, so with a brief, quick bark of instruction.
That's right.
You curl your
Orders.
feet
I love orders.
underneath you, and you are able to jump from the edge of where you would fall into this spike-laden pit across to the staircase that goes up on the other side.
Can I do a flip while I do that?
Absolutely.
Because it's important, apparently, to me that I do
Yeah,
things
no,
in,
no,
a,
no, you
in a
do it.
spectacular. I want to look as cool as possible.
You do the flip where
Yes.
you hit the side of the wall, go up to the top of the
Yes.
wall, back down to the side of the wall, and
Yes.
back down to the ground.
Yes.
Thing and stick it.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Hope you're the coolest, brother. Man.
And you guys are on the ceiling looking at him basically do this little trick.
Can I one-handed
It's totally
clap?
safe.
I clap against my little
we'll
chest.
do this.
Yeah, we're like this. Nice job, Bloop.
Stuck the landing.
Does the ceiling just go straight across?
The ceiling goes down, but it goes across the top of the pit and then up, just like.
I'm waving
going up.
the torch arrow right above it.
In the meantime, what are you two doing?
I think we're following,
Yes.
at some remove behind Bangarang, and I would eventually turn to Bangarang and say, what In Kermit's name.
In Kermit's name.
Is going on down there.
We are making sure that it is clear for the two of you so that you can continue through safely. Safely.
Is it?
For the moment, but give me one more moment if you don't mind.
You have 1 moment.
I would like to search the ceiling to see if I see any traps.
Sure.
Investigation? That would be a 15.
Apparently, dwarves didn't think to put traps on the ceiling.
Wait,
Stupid dwarves. And so I'll motion for, because I know if I say anything to that one, he's gonna just go off on his own. So I'm gonna tell everybody else to just follow me across the ceiling where I know it's safe.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stand there over the trap where I'm waving the thing, saying there's no traps coming up to here except for that one down there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand there and watch you stride by.
I give you a knowing look, like, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
now
about.
I'm buying in.
Yeah.
Now I'm buying in. 30 years of this crap.
Yeah.
And I
Now I'm
totally
doing it.
misunderstand, and I just give you a, and we keep going.
Good. Yeah. Good orders, soldier.
So you make your way across the ceiling and up the other set of stairs, along the ceiling, of course, except for you, who are on the stairs.
I'm slowly realizing that I'm on the floor, not on the ceiling. I screwed
Yes.
that up. I was like, why are they all walking on the floor? I rolled a 2 on my survival.
And as you walk along, like little motes of dust kind of follow you.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Because
a little
you-
special
you're
effect.
kicking your way through the dust.
Yeah.
And the whole staircase leads up into a large chamber, right? And in that large chamber, there are 8 stone doors. So it's a large octagonal chamber, right? And this set of stairs comes up right into the middle of the chamber.
So the stairs emerge in the middle of the chamber.
Correct.
And there are 8. Oh,
So it
wow.
kind of doesn't matter that we're on the ceiling or on the
There's a
floor. We
door
all just
for
kind of
each of us.
emerge onto
They'll just kind of
come
emerge,
up
yeah.
around
The
on
only
it.
difference is that when you come out of either on the step side or on the ceiling side.
Yeah.
Either way, you're still standing on the floor in the chamber.
There's a door for each of us and one more door.
There's a Mordor joke in here somewhere. I'm not gonna make it, but there it is.
I think what this means is we each get a door.
Actually, it means each of you greens get 2 doors, but we do this one at a time. You get to start because
sure.
you seem to like to take the lead.
Well, I mean, the doors are here. We should open them.
I would like you to check
That's what they're
that
for.
door that it is safe.
And you walk to the back and pull rear security.
I
You're
don't-
like, screw that.
I don't even point to a door. I just let him go at a door.
Wind him up.
So I'll pick are the doors, without inspecting them, just looking at them, are they all the same door? Do they
Yeah,
look
at
the
first
same?
blush, they all look essentially the same.
Are there handles or anything on the doors?
There
Featureless
don't,
slabs of rock?
there don't appear to be.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just like walk up to a random door. Yeah, I'll pick. Yeah. I'll walk up to
Number
door
7.
number 7, and I'll just
Sure.
like go. Yep, it's a door. And I'll probably look back and go.
Wonderful. And I'm just gonna move on. You're next. Pick a door. Check for traps. Make sure it's safe.
I look over. I look at Blap. I'm like, he doesn't even use our names. Like, there's just like a silent, like, she doesn't know which one I am. I've got a red scarf. Yeah, it's like, I've got a red scarf. Like,
I'm the one with the red scarf.
and
Don't
then
they know?
I look over at Bloop. I'm like, I could just go over to his door. Not to. I'm like,
My door
I
is
just
the
go
best
over
door.
to Bloop's door.
My door is the best door.
I go up
This is
to
the
it and
best
I'm
door.
like,
We're the Ninja Turtles
Does
from
he
the
actually
first NES game where we're all wearing red.
Yep.
So she just literally does
tell
not.
from the
She's like,
We're all gonna
whatever.
be killed by
Yeah, I don't even know.
jellyfish, I guess.
There's
I
a
like slap
tiny
him on the
little
shoulder
gap
and
in
I'm
the
like-
floor that you guys are all gonna fall through. Sorry.
that's right.
So you just walked up and do you actually
Yeah.
check for traps?
I will actually check and see if I can open this door because I want to see if I can get behind
Which
it.
is not the same as checking for traps.
Not the same.
Investigation. That's like 19. I want to find a way to open it. Like, is there a
Okay,
handle
so
for it?
you're searching it, and you are fairly certain you don't find anything that conveniently looks like a handle or anything that you can get your hand. I mean, not even with your sucky hand.
Actually,
you're like,
it's quite heavy, like a heavy.
yeah, it's
looking
very, very heavy door, right?
It's sounding less and less like a door and more like a wall.
Yeah.
like an alcove around it.
That survival was bad.
Is it just like outlines?
Essentially.
Okay, and there's
Yeah.
no
I mean,
writing.
it looks, you can see
no-
there's an archway there, like they built up an archway that protrudes out, but it appears to be sealed with this large slab of stone, which could be a door.
Are they dwarf sized? Are they human sized?
They're about
bigger than
6 feet
us.
tall.
Okay.
So that would be appropriate for a dwarf.
I don't know how to open this.
From our point of view.
I don't know. We need the magic orange.
I don't think they're
I need
dwarves.
magic orange to open this.
Before we do that, this is a teachable moment, my greens.
Oh, we love these. These are the best.
She's so happy. I would like to walk up to the same door that the two of them decided to be all sticky on. I would like to.
We already did this door.
I know you did.
Oh, please
I'm
be
going
trapped.
to.
Please be trapped.
I know, right? I would like to check for traps. I would like to actually check
Go
to
ahead,
see.
make an investigation
Like
check.
they think we're in like some sort of mega dungeon with like loads of traps in it.
No, that's
Probably
ridiculous.
not. Where's my investigation? Oh my God.
+5.
5. Thank you. That'd be a 12. So.
12. Looks all clear.
Yeah, I told
Looks
you.
like they were right.
Okay. And I turn back to the other two and I say, they did a good job checking for traps. I do not find any.
We are pros.
And I'm
please,
going to
thank you.
call everybody over to try to push the door open.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like work.
Like,
Yeah, I
This is
know.
manual labor.
So I want
work
one
as
of
well.
you, I
if
don't
I
care
see
which
you guys
one,
do it, I'll do it.
to make me a strength athletics check at advantage.
I do that.
I
I
know
do
who's
that.
the
I do that
strongest.
thing. I do that thing where, like, when you help someone move furniture, where you're like, "I'm totally carrying this," but you're not. You're just holding it.
You're like pushing. You're
Oh,
pushing
this
and just
couch
like.
is so heavy,
So not
guys.
him. One of you guys.
I mean, you said it's athletics?
Yeah.
I mean, if someone else does it, I'll pitch in. But otherwise, that sounds like work. Like,
I have the exact same
if
opinion.
Blip does it, I'll be like, oh, this is the cool thing to do. And I'll start doing
each other.
We all just touch it, or like it's really heavy. I can't. It's
It's just,
oh god. The Ouija board goes nowhere. We're just like, so I guess the answer is
yes.
Is, I guess we're all dead.
The answer is F.
Do I know of the four of them which is actually the strongest? Would I know that? Is there?
I have advantage with, no, I have
who they
proficiency
are.
doubled for my athletics.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Technically-
but that's still only +6.
Technically, he's the most athletic.
Who's the toughest?
Yeah, well, you saw the flip, right? Yeah, I'm the athletic one. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to call you over to the door. I'm going to call everyone over the door, and I'm going to call you and I'm going to say,
yeah.
we're going to open this.
So you guys following
We've got
me in?
this.
Sure, yes.
You've got this.
100%.
I'm
Are
behind
guys
you.
following up into the
And
thing?
yeah, we're following up
Also,
into
I'm
the
getting
thing.
very impatient.
When you two walk up into the chamber, I want you to make me a perception check. Okay.
Wait,
Go ahead.
So I'm still on the ceiling. When they start to go forward and they haven't done the thing, I would do this. I'm not saying a word to them.
Okay, they may or may not pay attention to you.
That's fine.
They see you.
They can walk right through it.
What is this? What is this? Can you fix this?
Bangarang.
Yes.
What is
this?
that?
I love this. Is awesome.
shit rolls
There must be some reason.
downhill.
19.
There must be something that we haven't disarmed just yet. Please stay
Well,
where
we
you
haven't
are.
disarmed anything.
We will get it fixed. And then
As
I'll.
you pop your
obviously
head
it's no
back up
traps.
into the
I think the
chamber,
goblins kept all
you
the
notice
traps.
on one wall, not anywhere near where they're standing, there is a slight protrusion. But it's really hard to notice
I told
because
that.
of all the
we did
dust
that.
around
We did
it.
that.
So I'm still like, my hands are on. We're ready to push. I'm like,
Gonna push.
1,
Wanna push.
2.
Why are they over there? They should be over there.
Bangarang. Why are you not over there?
I'm working on an opening at the moment.
That
3.
doesn't make any sense.
And
Can you just
if you
send
want
them
to.
over there? I'm interested in that thing, and I'm not going to go anywhere near it until they figure it out.
Bangarang, you're at the incorrect door.
I think
Our
I'm-
lady would like you to go over there.
Like, I'm just hearing this because I'm still like, if I take my eyes off of you, that's it, you're gone forever. It's like, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. You got this, you got this, you got this, you got this. Push, and I'm gonna turn around and walk back to see what is what.
As you turn and you glance in that general direction where they were pointing,
Yeah.
you notice there's a slight protrusion coming out of the wall over there.
Where they're
Where they were pointing at.
okay. Against the wall or against one of the 8 doors?
It's like there's like a square thing, but it's all covered in dust, so it's hard to see.
Okay.
I think we need to get the 4 stones and align them.
I think it's a medallion.
I got a fire. I got a fire. I got a fire. Corbin.
I will walk over to Bleep, and I will say,
Do you know which one is Bleep?
I do. It's him.
Wow. What happened to Operation Push on the Door?
I have ordered him to push on the door, and
pushing
I
the
have
door?
walked
Well, I haven't seen
away.
anybody else push on a door, so that sounds boring.
Can I just start like wailing on the door with like my knife? Just I'm getting bored. Like
Yes.
this is really boring. and
You're
I'm
like,
just
I will walk over to Bleep, and I will crouch down, and like I'm talking to Lassie, I will say, what do you see?
what do you see? What do you see, Frog?
What do you see, Frog?
What do you see, Frog?
What do
Tell us
your
what you see.
frog eyes see?
First off, when you guys half-ass something with advantage, I guess it becomes disadvantage, right? I don't know, but I love this group. I hope we can do it forever. I would. I'm gonna go.
So you see the thing that they're pointing out too, because you were just hanging out on the ceiling.
Of course. Can I go? Can you unleash me?
Yes. Go do what you need to do. Will you at least tell me what you're gonna do first?
Seize the means of production.
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it, and then if it's odd, or if it looks like it's got a thing I can put my tools into, I'm gonna put my tool into it.
Thank you for using your words.
Was that the wrong word?
No, that was
God.
right. That was right.
Did I say the wrong?
No, that was right.
Okay.
That was 100% right.
They're really good. Like, they build me up.
They're good.
What the hell?
They're friendly. Oh, jeez.
We
That's
got
what
him.
you get for
We got him.
I think you've got a disease. It's bad. It's bad. and
Bleep.
You have hours to live.
Bleep. That's it.
Okay, let me go.
Go.
I've got hours. I'm gonna do what I can.
Go.
Okay.
Make Kermit proud.
All right, I'm gonna across the ceiling, scanning the ceiling as I'm going for the thing. Every now and then, like
Meanwhile,
flopping back down, like
I'm
looking
gonna
back
trust
down.
him, and I'm gonna come back to the three of us.
I'm at the door with him.
I know.
Because this is obviously super important.
I know.
And so I am also going to try and chip away.
I'm
at the
gonna
door.
come over. I'm just gonna say, so, gentlemen, how is it going over here?
Oh, we're making great progress.
Excellent. I like your initiative.
Investigation check.
Okay, investigation check.
Yeah, so I hear him scamper across, and I send a wonderful word over to him to inspire him by helping him.
Well, it's a good thing that I didn't need it. So 12 plus 8, that's 6, investigation 6, so that's an 18.
That's good. So with that, you kind of dust off the area around it, and what you find is a small, like, metallic plaque hanging there, and there is in fact a mechanism with a place where you could put the tools if you wanted to.
You can put,
You can put your tool there.
in the hole. And that
You were
tool.
given
In your
permission.
investigation, it does not appear to be trapped.
The plaque says
With any kind of trap that you've
LV426 on
ever
it.
Is there any writing on it? Like, does it say like here lie
No.
Kermit or anything?
Are there
Okay.
any eggs?
How
Open
horrific would that be
eggs.
if it said, here lies Kermit?
Our God is dead.
Kermit is the opiate of
No,
the
no,
masses,
there's some
okay?
strange markings on it,
Okay.
right? And they almost look somewhat symmetrical in nature,
Okay.
right?
All right.
But you wouldn't call it writing because
Okay.
I mean it's nothing that
Do we
you
even-
really
I
was like, do we have a
understand.
written language?
I don't think we do.
Okay.
What language did
speak
you
Grung?
use?
I know Goblin, Grung, and
Yeah, it's nothing. It's none of those things. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the whistle thing back to them that I'm about to do the thing, but then I'm also going to start marking the dust on the wall with thieves' cant
Okay.
that says "You guys suck," and then I'm gonna go to work with the thieves' tools.
All right.
How big is this area?
Oh,
This area is.
Yes, because I need to be making a map.
Basically, can we actually hear each other?
It's yeah. Oh yeah. It's only
We're all in the
40
same
feet
room,
across
right?
the
Yeah,
room.
we're all in the
oh
same
yeah,
room.
yeah, yeah.
Keeps doing this.
Y'all hear it.
Like, can you just ask him? Can you just tell him to use his words? Because that is actually quite annoying this close.
Whoa, the cultural language of our people is not annoying, madam.
And I say, bangarang.
As you get slapped for speaking with insubordinates to the.
Incessant whistling is annoying our lady. Make him stop.
If I make him stop, then any enemies that are around may be able to understand us.
I'm sure they're alerted by our constant whistling presence. Anyway.
But
Hard to argue.
as I'm sure, my lady, you totally understand. They believe it is just whistling, as our enemies are dumb and useless.
Ooh,
Correct.
Wow.
While
And
that
I
may-
continue to.
While it may be, what in this cavern whistles naturally, bangarang?
Wind.
We do. Is it right? Is that the answer?
When we do.
Rhetorical question.
Knowing at this point,
We're frogs. How natural can it
I've
be?
been overruled.
We've talked about rhetoric before. I've explained this to you. Do I have to explain the dialectic again? All right. So
I've been overruled. So I go, you're absolutely right, my lady. And I'm going to walk on over to him, knowing that to check things out. I see the thieves' cant, and you do hear me laugh under my breath. And then I trust him to do whatever he's doing with tools. Do I see any writing on the thing?
You do, actually. There is some writing on the whole plaque thing. It's in Dwarvish,
I speak Dwarvish.
as you might
wow.
expect. Yeah.
You can read?
Whoa.
I don't know anyone's
That's like,
name.
you're like a scientist.
I know, right? And so I'll snicker. I'll look at the Dwarvish.
It says,
Oh, thank you.
just so you know, and
It says a
those.
P, a T triangle,
It says
a little
pta.
man.
It's written in Klingon.
Looks like
Pta.
an H, maybe.
Oh, I think she's sick.
You're much better at this than
I
that.
think she's sick frog.
So it says, those who inter the
I
dead
just was gonna say, she's got the same disease.
are in turn interred by them.
Interred by them?
Yes.
What was the first part of that?
Say that 5 times fast.
Intern? I guess.
Something about an intern?
You guys
Interns.
oblivious.
Yeah, interns are very good.
It's built by interns.
Inter the dead
Right.
are interred
Interred
by
by
them.
Right. By the interns.
All right.
Is this internment paid or unpaid? I don't
Make your thieves' tool check.
Thieves' tools. Do it. Bleep. That's not great bleep.
No, it's great. I'm pretty great. It's a 14.
It's not bad.
You
It's not the best I've ever done.
are having a tough time with this lock. You could probably use some help. And it's a big enough device that you could use another hand in here.
Oh, wow.
I'd like to invite you to stick your hand in the device.
I need somebody to put their hand here and touch it. It's like a bow kind of thing. The mechanism looks like a bow kind
my
of thing.
hand in
I need
there.
a finger here so that I can.
Should let Bloop do it.
I'll stick my hand. Sure.
Do I know which of these three would be the best to help with his lockpicking?
You do. Which one of you are the best?
Blap.
Like categorically or like?
It'd be thieves'
Is this with the thieves'
it'd
tools?
be, yeah, it'd be Dex plus advantage. I think we're pretty much all going to be this.
I think
we're gonna be
we're all
the same.
pretty similar on this
I
one.
did mine wrong. Sorry. That's a 17.
Oh, wow.
I apologize. I didn't see that it was different here. So I
Okay,
used
so you
five
turn around
hands.
to ask for help and you like slip with
Yeah.
the thing and you guys hear a clicking sound. Yes. Okay?
I love you, Chris Lindsay.
At that point,
I'm going to kill
because
you
you
now.
thought you needed a hand,
No, I'm gonna die.
at that point, when the clicking sound goes off, you guys, there's a large thoom and the whole staircase that you'd all come up to get in this room essentially seals that whole section off. So you're in the room, trapped.
That's neat.
Cool. All the doors, or stone slabs as it were, all shift aside and open up.
I use my bonus action to flatten myself against the wall.
And
We got the doors open.
a number of shadowy creatures lunge out into the room where you guys are.
Oh, that's exciting.
No.
Oh, hey, it's the dead.
Say shadowy creatures.
They look something like
I sense a visual reference.
this.
Oh.
Whoa. It's a
Hunchmen.
dwarf that has had. Well, okay.
Did you say where's? So these are shadowy creatures that look like that, and they look like dwarves.
They do, in fact,
Blip.
look like dwarves. And
Very.
they bound out into the middle of the area. You guys should all roll initiative.
Here we go.
Oh,
Fight music!
And the tree falls.
Damn ants.
Oh, really? Yeah, you know,
Wow.
15. I'm just gonna wait for everyone else
16
to
for
go
Blip.
first.
Okay, so Blip, you got 16?
Yep.
Okay, what did Bleep get?
Bleep's 21. Unless I get
21?
more from skirmishing or
What
something.
did Blop get?
I don't think so.
I got a 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay, Bloop,
I also got a 10.
which one of you wants to go first?
I have an 18 dex.
I think we
I
all
also
have
do.
18.
You all have 18 dexes?
Yeah, so I ask you which one of you wants to go first.
1, 2, 3, not it. I guess it's him.
Oh, there you go.
And Bangarang, what did you get?
I got a 4. Reading is hard, guys. Like I had to take
You have to
night
concentrate.
Fabulous,
classes
what'd
in
you
order to
get?
learn this.
I got a 15.
Wow.
Okay. And Dot and Khan.
8.
Ooh. Bangarang, what did you get again? 4?
4.
Okay, that makes
Goodness.
sense.
Playing golf instead of
So
playing
here
this
you
game.
guys are in
Bangarang.
order. And that's,
Oh, I'm going to kill so many shadow
Yeah, you are.
dwarfs.
Yeah, you are. Shadow dwarves.
The shadow dwarf.
The shadow dwarves.
Man, I don't know. These guys look like they could be our friends. They got that
We should
dank
negotiate with
aura,
them, is that what
that
you're
dank
saying?
aura I
'Cause
like.
that's really what we're looking for. Are they shadowy and dusty?
Sure,
Are they
Sure.
albino?
they are.
Are they?
Could just, yeah, this is good. We can work with
All
this.
the dust.
We don't have like a cleric, do we?
Cleric.
So Bangering, you got a 4. You got an 8.
Hermit's illusionary.
Okay, they're gonna
anyway.
go right after you.
No, okay.
Okay, there are 3 of them. Okay, Bleep, what are you gonna do?
There's 3 of the dwarves.
Yes.
Where are they in relation to me? Because I'm like down at this one right here, right?
So it's an octagon, right? So there's 1 in the front and 2 on either side.
Man, we got some of that dwarf
Okay.
MMA shit going on.
Yeah.
So which? But
Get
can
him
they
in a
come
leg
out of
lock.
the door that I was next to?
You're kind of,
was
yes,
doing
one
the-
of them does.
Okay, and I'm pressed against the wall, so
Yes.
I'm okay. And I would.
Do you want to try and be stealthy there, pressed against the wall?
Yes, that's what I use my bonus action to do.
Okay, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
That's gonna be 12.
Okay, so as he comes out, he turns and looks right at you.
Okay. All right.
And
Then
you kind of glance over and you kind of lock eyes, the 2 of you, and you have that moment.
Tender.
it's because it's because I while I was picking the lock, I had the arrow with the flame on it,
Yeah.
like here, and I was like do we share a language? I mean, I guess I don't know.
No.
Hi. Hi.
We're negotiating.
Okay, you try to speak?
Yeah.
Okay.
But is that an action to speak? To say hi?
He doesn't respond back at this point.
Oh, okay. Then I go, hug. And when I lean forward to hug him, I pull my dagger out of the back of my my little loincloth thingy that I'm wearing. Oh, I actually have like a little Spartacus loincloth.
Okay.
Pull that and I
You should
lean
not
forward
keep
and
your
I
dagger
try and
down there.
hug
That's
him.
unsafe.
Okay, so go ahead and
With my dagger.
And make an attack roll.
Yeah.
With that.
Don't make fun of they did it to me. I did it to myself, but that's fine.
How tall are these dwarves? How tall are they?
They're about 4.5 feet.
They're huge.
Okay, so
Compared to you guys, they're monsters.
yeah, they are giants. Yeah.
Oh, this is glorious.
I mean, we're the
gonna
ones
smile.
invading their tomb. I think we're the monsters here.
What is property? What do you mean? It's
all about
That's what I'm saying.
interpretation,
That's
right?
right.
All belongs to the Grung.
You're learning.
Good.
All is Kermit's will.
Listen, I don't know why you continue to wear all black and you're just all
That'd be
sad all
great.
the
Yeah,
time.
we found
I
we're the
will
prophets of
get
Kermit.
a. That looks like it's gonna be a 9.
A 9. So he's surprisingly nimble for a dusty old dwarf, and he moves out of your way.
Like moves out of my way.
Yeah, he ducks to one side. He's still next to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your jumping is
All right.
amazing.
Well, I would also like to use my my skirmishing thing because when he got when he ended his turn, which he obviously did when he looked at me, within 5 feet of me, I can walk away.
It's not his turn yet.
Yeah, they haven't
Blip,
gotten
what
it.
are you gonna do?
So, what I'd like to do is, I was at the door wailing on one. Did one rush past me, or was that empty, that one that I was in?
No, that one was empty.
Okay, so what I'd like to try and do, and just help me here with Chris with the layout and stuff. What I want to try and do is, Blip wants to murder these things. Like, I want to
yeah.
just go to town. Like, in the name of Kermit, I'm going to slay them.
Right on.
I want to try and sneak, I want to try and get the jump on one of them and hide. So I want to use my cunning action to hide, and then I want to kind of like maybe leap off the wall and come barreling down on one so it doesn't know I'm there. Like, I want to like completely take this thing by surprise.
Okay.
So can I do cunning action to stealth?
Go ahead and make me a check, yeah. Let's
I
what
see
happens.
you've played Dungeons and Dragons before.
But this is different. This is frogs and dwarves.
That was an 11.
A what?
An 11 for the
Okay,
stealth.
he seems to notice you as you go bounding off the wall.
Well, I'm going to come for him anyway, so I'm not hidden, but I'm still going to gun for him.
Go for it.
And because of my assassinate feature, I get my advantage because he
Yep.
hasn't acted yet. So coming in with the dagger, so that I'm glad I have advantage because that was a 5. I got to roll in the table. Oh, my dice is just awful today. That's only an 11 to hit.
11 will miss, surprisingly, again, still, yeah.
Do these things have armor on?
They are wearing, like, some amount of leather armor.
I get it. Does it look old or does it look like?
It's kind of old, yeah.
Okay, so are these
Can't
things
really
dead?
carbon
Are these
date
things
it from
dead?
this distance.
They might be.
Okay. That's something Matt wonders. That's not something my character cares about.
I mean, it's hard to tell. They're albino dwarves, right?
Sure, yeah.
So Blip is just like screaming and like scratching at this thing with his knives, but trying to hit it. But he's just caught up in a bit too much bloodlust. He's like, ah!
Right. It's got a spear, and it's like parrying your knife blows with its spear. Fabulous. What are you gonna do?
Come and watch me.
So how many of these doors have gotten past the front line here?
None have gotten past them. They're engaged with them at the moment.
Okay. I will pick the one that is fighting Bleep.
Okay.
And I will look at it and like curl my little froggy lip and I'll say, "You disgusting, dusty monstrosity of a dwarf," and use vicious mockery.
All right. And that requires me to make a wisdom saving throw?
Let me check. Ye old internet. Wisdom saving throw.
And what is the DC for your saving throw?
My spell save DC is 14.
It appears to be distracted by your mockery, and that works.
All right, so then I roll 2d4 damage.
You can roll 2d4 damage.
Let's do
As it kind of turns and snarls at you.
2, 6 total.
Nice.
And doesn't it?
How many dwarves are there? 3?
3. Blop.
We need
Yes,
more
and it
dwarves.
has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Remind me of that when we get to it.
I'm going to use my bonus action to hide using cunning action. So I got a 26.
Oh yes, yes. It doesn't notice you. You're going after the third one.
No, I want to attack the one that just got hit.
Okay, so you're going after that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
I will fire my short bow at it.
All right.
With advantage.
Okay.
So it's cocked. Let me roll that again. Goddamn. There we go. And then with advantage, that's better. All right. I got a 22.
22 will hit.
All right. So if I hit him, I get a crit.
Yep.
For assassinate. So that's 2d6 plus 4.
2d6.
All right, because it's double my dice.
Well, you get the d6, and yeah, but you also get your sneak attack.
And my sneak attack.
And
that's
double
right.
those dice as well.
Okay.
So that's going to
This
be
is why I was going
6.
What's sneak attack
taking
level?
all of my glory.
Right here.
Sneak attack at 3. So it's.
So 6, 7, 8 d6.
All right, somebody give me
It's gonna
4
be
more
dead.
d6s.
There's only 3 of these things. We need more. This is
more
weak
D6?
sauce. Come on.
Got
You got 4.
You can have it McDonald's.
I'm good.
Yes.
I'm ready.
That's true. Well, he's
about to pull a dice. Go.
Get it. Get it.
You can do it. Go
All
on, Black.
right, so 4, 7, 11, 14, 20, 26, 30, 32 damage.
32 damage. So the arrow lodges firmly in its throat, and it starts making this strange wheezing sound as it, attempts to speak. But the damage that it does, I mean, it's almost like the wound kind of seals up over it a little bit. Doesn't seem to be nearly as drastic as you would have hoped.
Okay.
This bodes ill.
Bloop.
So I was the same door he was at.
Yes.
The door opened and there was not a dwarf behind that door. Correct. Can I see what's on the other side of the door? Is it just an alcove?
He's going in.
On the other side of the door, there is a chamber with a sarcophagus.
Really? Okay. So what I'm going to do, I just want to make
Yeah.
a wisdom check to see if I can do the smart thing, which is help my brother out. If I fail, I'm going to go explore the sarcophagus.
Oh, God, I love you.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 10 and plus 2. I would think it would be like I would need to get like a 15.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go explore the sarcophagus.
Okay.
As I see you, I'm just going to go like, see you later, Bloop.
I'll tell you what's
This
over
game
here.
already has a player who's trying to screw us. We don't need another one. So you just jump on board for the big win here.
Look, I tried. I rolled. I'm not that wise.
Not say your own DC for that.
I'm really like.
I think I fail probably because screw all you guys.
10's average, and it would need to be above average for me to resist going
Guys,
down
I'm
and
gonna
checking out the
flip a coin.
sarcophagus.
Heads, I
So
go-
can I go investigate the sarcophagus? Is that
No.
I want to know which one I'm at and which one they're at.
Huh? You are over here.
Okay.
They are over here.
Okay.
There's a big hole in the floor. Or there used
Oh,
to,
I thought that was here.
Actually,
Used to be.
There used to be a big hole in the floor, but it's all sealed up now.
Oh, okay. I thought I got the.
Yeah, no.
You can do like a guideline.
So-
Yeah.
So is there anything interesting about the sarcophagus, or is it just the thing
Like
that's holding?
this.
You did.
Look, it's that.
Well, come on.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you've got a
this is
drawer.
not that.
Okay.
But where's the protrusion?
Oh,
So
maybe
you go
there's
in search of
another
the sarcophagus.
dwarf that hasn't come out of the sarcophagus. Can I wake him up?
Make me investigate.
Okay.
I'm going to use this from now on.
Let's go. The rest of us will just fight these monsters.
It's
Hey,
fine.
21.
21? Okay, so this sarcophagus right here appears to be sealed.
Oh well, let's unseal it.
Okay, so you should start working on that.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that in a minute. Dot Khan.
How close is the one nearest to me?
It's probably, since you're probably right next to her, is probably the other one that she just spoke to. So
Okay.
that one that's all damaged.
Dust, this is the dust. This will make me a hero, and they will praise me for days. And I'm probably a distance away.
Yep.
What I want to do is I want to kind of back up to one of these little walls and launch myself up. And I'm going to slap 4 times.
Okay, make 4 attack rolls.
Frog foo.
Frog foo.
Frog foo.
Frog form.
Do I even have that many d20s?
The Kermit kata.
Oh, you're just gonna roll them all at once. I like this.
Okay, so that is a 16, a 17,
Hit,
a 19,
hit,
a 13,
miss.
and a 25.
That'll totally hit.
Oh my God.
So you hit 3 times.
Yeah. All right, so.
There's a reason
You can do
she
cool
was a
stuff when you
leader.
hit, right? You can
That's
like,
right.
Shit,
So
good
many
luck.
things just
Yeah.
happen.
Yes.
So first of all, poison. I mean, I'm excited about that. And
Okay, a poison. So actually, go ahead and roll. Just roll your regular damage without the poison,
They don't care about that.
and we'll tell you something. in a
Yeah,
little
probably
bit.
not. You know, these are
let's
probably
see,
dead.
that is.
They're poisoned
so
and
4,
dead.
4, and
What could be worse?
4
Both.
plus
They're dwarves.
10
That's true.
plus 5, so plus 15. So that's 12 plus 15. That's what, 27.
27 points of damage. Okay, so you realize your poison, while it's rubbing off as you're hitting this thing on the thing, it isn't having any effect whatsoever. You suspect that this might be an undead creature.
It's dead! It's dead! Kill it more!
That said, with your fury of blows, you bring it down.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic.
How much damage did you do?
Was that the
27
Was that
points.
the one
Oh,
that
you attacked the
wasn't
same way he
engaged?
attacked?
Yeah.
That was the one
Okay.
that Cabulus.
Did it have that same effect of like
So
it
that was
looked
in
like
front
her
of me.
blows weren't doing enough?
No, hers looked like they were striking
Okay.
true.
Okay. Oh, bludgeoning as opposed to like.
Well, I think because she's a monk and it's magic at her level.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
At 5th level?
No.
Are your fists
Call me
magic?
Magic Slapper.
Hard to say.
I think it's some bludgeoning.
nickname.
Yeah, it might be
something
later.
something weird.
Although Bloop has learned that dwarves are undead apparently.
No. One thing.
what I think
One
now.
thing I will point out is that she is a superior combatant.
Yes.
But that's because the Orange Grung received better training
Yes, of course. As they deserve better training.
And food.
Chris, I got a question.
and food. Yes.
Chris, I got a
They're
question.
better
I got a
because our
question
society is
about
built
this
to make
ritual
them better.
Yeah.
Makes gold grung.
Yes.
Who can it? Can only the orange and reds do this?
Yes.
Just,
only
I want to know
Only
about
the
that.
orange.
Well, how do you
Okay.
become an
But
orange?
we can all.
How do we become an orange?
You eat the orange food.
So the
You
greens
steal their
become
food, you eat the orange
purples.
food, you become an orange
the
grung.
purples become like it's a step ladder. So if you guys are awesome, you can get promoted
Why-
to my level, and then if you're
Why would
awesome,
we have color-coded food if
So what
not
I would like to do,
eating their
if
food
I
makes us their
have,
color?
I mean,
Yeah,
if I
you
can,
are right.
I just, my aim is to just start scraping dust off of this thing.
Okay, so you start scraping the dust out of the flesh.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll start that next round here.
Okay.
The other two move to attack. So one is next to you.
Wait, I thought she just killed that one.
No, that's the one that was next to you. Isn't
I
No.
attacked the one that was next to
all
Blue.
look
Yeah.
the same.
I
No, they all look
we
the
all attack
same.
one.
Okay, well,
that's
right here?
racist.
Okay, so that
No.
one is dead.
Yeah.
No, they're green. I mean, they're literally, the 4 of them are a quartet.
I may not know their names, but I know
They
they're
have a red
distinct
scarf.
beings.
like,
That scarf?
like, twins, triplets,
face.
quadruplets. They all look the same. It has nothing to do with their color.
Spartacus pants.
It's
leaf
cool, I got
face,
lots of grung
and
friends.
Red bandana.
Oh yeah, I do have leaves all over my face and some weird
Blue.
So
Yeah,
anyways,
die.
yes. So you killed that one. That's fine.
it's the
So there's one next to
me,
you.
and then there's one
And then
not
there's
engaged.
one on its own. We'll deal with that one in a moment. So the one next to you that's fending you off with its spear moves to basically slap you.
Oh,
It's just slap with it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill you.
Worst thing happening.
I'm gonna make Kermit proud.
Like a bad grung. Like
Kermit's gonna be so proud of me when I kill you.
And his whole hand is the size
So
of
it
you.
misses to slap you, and then it tries to stab you through with its spear. With its spear, it hits armor class 17. Does that hit?
That does hit me.
Okay.
Could I?
I would like to
I'm gonna
use.
when it deals damage, I'm gonna spend my
got it.
reaction to uncanny dodge.
So you'll take half of the damage
take
I
half
tell
the
you.
damage. I just wanna tell you now.
So you kind of turn as it stabs you with its spear. Normally you would take 6 points of damage, but this time you'll take 3.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not bad.
All right.
Good scar.
The other one is going to turn and it's going to enter the crypt behind Bloop and
not popular.
attack.
Okay.
He's going after Bloop.
It's obvious. I picked the right. This is an important sarcophagus,
I'm coming.
obviously.
I'm coming, Bloop.
And Bloop,
Yes.
so it walks up behind you and grabs you. And you feel like your life force draining from you. It hits armor class 21, which I know hits your armor class.
Does hit my armor class.
Yes, you're going to take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Cheap. I'm borrowing your thing.
As you can feel your life force draining from your body, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
No problem. Oh, thank you, sir.
Bloop, no.
No problem. Am I
Can you
proficient?
even
Nope.
see this happening, or is he far enough into this?
Doesn't count.
You
Doesn't
watch
count.
it dash
It's not
in there after him.
Okay. Well, do we see this thing
16.
attack him?
16. I'm sure I made it. 16.
16?
Yes.
Okay, so that is a success. So whatever I felt like it put a hook around your soul and was yanking it out, but it doesn't.
I need my
manage to
soul.
do that. Yeah. So I mean that's what it feels like in the Kermit sense.
Kermit needs your soul.
Yes. And then it tries to stab you with its spear. It misses because you're like aware of its
I'm
presence
wily.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I do not like dwarves.
yeah, really bad. Bangarang.
All right, so there's the one that followed him in.
Yep.
And there's the other one that.
Fighting Blip.
Yeah, well, and I'm nearby because I was helping out with the riddle that was going on. Okay, so if he's next to, if Bleep is next to this closer one, I'm gonna first take an attack with my short bow on it because I will get sneak attack. Do I get advantage because he's next to him, or do I just get the sneak attack if I hit?
But
Okay.
you can use your cunning action to hide first, and then if you do that and he can't see you, then you'll have advantage on the attack.
Yeah, but I want to use my bonus action to
Yeah, you
help
got another
people.
thing? All right.
Yeah, that's my bonus action.
Oh, you got another
So
thing, cool.
here's my short bow. That is a 20, not natural.
20 will hit.
Awesome.
Mess him up.
So I get a lot of dice. I need
3d6
I
for
need
sneak attack.
3d6, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So many rolls.
We just do crazy damage.
Great.
It's good because we probably don't have like a lot of hit points.
He's smart enough. To
If only you were
actually do
focused.
things.
So it's going to be 16
Nice.
damage on the one that's on Bleep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hang out and continue to help to be there for my boy. But I'm gonna look at the one that's on you, and I'll like look past it at you, and I'm gonna.
I've got this handle.
Which boy? Dat boy?
That
well,
boy right there.
I've got
boy there.
I got
Freaking
Bleep,
memes.
and then I've got Bloop,
Correct.
and so I'm gonna look past the guy that's attacking Bloop, and I'm
Do you know
gonna.
which one is which?
Oh yeah. Listen, in
one
my
without the red
heart, I
scarf.
care about you.
Or he's the one on the unicycle.
Listen, the one that's going to be the sacrificial victim for all of us. I know his name, but I'm going to help you on your next attack against this.
Oh, great.
thing.
Fantastic.
So I'll call out some amazing, I'll save you a slice of pie, and then you can. Yeah. So you'll get advantage
pie.
on that guy the next time you attack.
Nice.
And I will.
Oh,
be
nice.
Done.
Excellent.
I need it because I've been rolling like crap.
Bleep, it's your turn.
Bleep.
So, am I to understand this is what things look like right now?
Give or
And
take. What do you want to do?
I want to find. But the one next to me is dead, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
There's one on him and there's one on
They're all
him.
dead.
Oh, okay.
Let's
so
simplify it.
These guys are all right here.
Oh, I thought the one was
all
on Bleep.
dead.
No, we killed
Does
that
the one
one.
in front of me
Oh,
seem
okay,
to
so
be
it's on
like
blip.
moving or twitching
All
or anything?
It is not. The only reason it might be moving is because Dotenkon is in the process
Scraping.
of removing part of its corpse.
How does that look like it's going?
Well, she's just starting.
Oh, she just pulls out a dagger and
Yeah.
she's like. Then I will take the arrow out of my mouth, the one that's flaming.
Yeah.
And I'll unstring my bow and I will towards
I bet these things don't like fire.
that one,
Does
the
anyone?
one on lip.
Yeah.
Yep, B lip. But I would also like to do a hide first, with a bonus action.
Okay. Go for it.
You pull out the arrow, and you're like, wait a second.
I just need to hide behind this convenient
think-
chest-high wall.
Yeah.
I think about it for a second. I'm like, whoa.
Skyrim style.
He just crushes.
Crouch walk.
That's how it is.
Hey, you successfully managed to avoid its attention.
Cool.
We're so small.
I need this dice.
Yeah,
My
okay.
dice are terrible.
That's, you know what? May I?
Yes, please, because that dice has not helped me. So.
What is that?
It's a 9.
That's
A
a
9 and a 10, and then my 7. So it's a 17.
Oh yeah.
17 will hit.
Nice. And sneak attack.
Yeah. So your dagger plunges. Your arrow plunges into the body. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Your dice box is a
That's a 6. 5, 6. Somebody do math for me. 6, 8. 6 and 6. And
Never
2.
do math on stream.
14.
That's the rule.
14,
I don't know
18.
people to do
I
this.
don't think there's any more pluses.
18.
All right. So again, it sprouts another arrow as you guys are trying to pull this thing down.
Flaming arrow.
That's true.
The flaming dwarf?
It is now.
Hopefully.
That's
It
kind
might
of
make dust easier to.
It's flammable.
Well, it depends. Do you need dust or do you need ashes?
I'm already working on a different dust.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Well, we
It
can
does
offer you
appear
a
to be
variety,
doing, like,
madame.
The fire arrow sinks into it, and the arrow itself doesn't seem to do any more damage than, like, say, his damage. But the fire does start to char the flesh around the ends of the arrow, and you see it curling away and smoking and smoldering. It makes this horrible smell.
Dead
we have the technology of fire.
I'm like right next to it.
And
Really bad barbecue.
I go.
Marked.
Oh, nice.
Blip.
I've just seen one go after Bloop, right?
Yep.
Like it's going in and I've seen it drain his life.
Yeah, it chased him in there.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
This is my brother. I'm doing this. So I'm actually not even gonna bonus action disengage. I just wanna jump. Like I wanna kind of like just break away and leap down with both daggers. Like
so the one next to
reckless
you
style.
takes a quick swing at you
Yep.
as you go by.
Yep.
Fortunately for you, it only hits armor class 8.
Okay. So I just nip past.
Yeah.
And then I wanna leap up in the air like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy, like ah! And then
Mini
come down
green
on it.
Drax, go
Yep.
for it.
Yep.
Do you
Make your
actually
attack rolls.
aim for the mouth so you can try to do the whole go inside its? I mean,
I don't know, because he's facing away from me. Like I think I'm going for his back, but then I'm gonna try and put like my arm in his mouth or something like that. And, like try and get the poison skin in there. So this is that's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Nice. So this time I actually get the sneak attack. So that's gonna be 10, 15, 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage, and then go ahead and make your attack roll for the other dagger.
That's
that
what I was
you
gonna
had.
say. With my bonus action,
Yes.
I'm going to make the second attack. So that's only a 14, sadly.
14 will still hit.
Oh, nice. But I don't have 2 weapon fighting, so I just do D4, don't I? So, because I can't
yes.
sneak attack
Don't add
multiple
your
times.
strength
yeah, it's only
bonus.
once per round.
So just 3 more extra damage.
Okay.
So it's just like,
Nice.
yeah, I'm
So
coming, Bloop.
you bring 'em
Don't
both
worry,
down.
buddy.
The rest
And it howls in pain as you begin stabbing it rapidly from behind.
Dwarves even feel pain.
Yeah,
Do undead dwarves feel
It's hard to
pain?
say. Tabulos.
So there's one in the sarcophagus room with those two. I think they're
We have a
fine.
handle. We have a
Yeah.
handle.
And there's a dead one, and then there's one more that is fighting Bleep.
Now on its own, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's just
It's
by
alone now
itself?
because it was fighting Blip and Blip left it.
Right, right. I will take out my short bow and shoot at that one.
Okay, excellent. Roll to
That one's
hit.
taking quite a bit of damage as well.
I miss. That's a 2.
Oh, you're right.
I also like your
It's
Two
an 8.
will miss. You're just like, zing, and goes.
class warfare begins.
And I say, don't worry, my lady, we are taking care of these
Look at that.
cretins.
Oh, good.
Whatever.
Have it under
Continue your
control.
It
dwarf
looks like I'm
scraping.
We've got this. Blah.
I'm just gonna scrape that dwarf. I will fire my short bow at the same one that
Okay,
that you did, but I will attempt to hide first
go for it.
while it's being distracted. So, not great this time. I got a 12.
It does in fact notice you. You're correct. That
Okay,
wasn't
all
quite
right. So it's just a regular attack. Now, is there anyone? There's no one in melee with that one, right?
Not yet.
Is there anyone that is in melee that I can see from where I'm at?
Yeah, the one that they're fighting
Okay,
in
probably a smarter target then, if
Okay.
I can get to line of sight.
Go
on
for
that
it.
one. Okay. All right. So, let's see. That's not bad. I got a 21.
21 will hit. So you fire,
Okay.
basically, because Blip jumped up and he's on its shoulders, pulling down. You fire underneath Blip's legs, right into the back of the dwarf.
Nice, nice.
Like a well-oiled machine.
The kind of coordination only available to the green of our
Correct.
people. We operate as a finely oiled machine.
And you do specialize in the butt shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What?
I told you not to tell him about that.
You should be proud of that.
All right, I got, let's see, 4, 9, 10, 13.
All right. Excellent. So again, and then like, pus and blood and spit like explode out the back of the dwarf's hind end.
Yikes.
Is it still
Yes, out of its ass.
Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Is it still up?
Literally.
I take it it's still alive.
Dead alive.
Still moving. Bloop.
It's still
what are you
moving,
gonna
still alive. So me being on the other side of this,
Yeah.
Am I flanking with blip? Do I get advantage from
You
that?
do get you don't get advantage, no.
Get advantage from flanking?
Sneak attack.
You get advantage because I helped
That's,
you.
that's good.
So
Okay,
you get a regular attack roll if you hit all the damage.
But my help was specifically to
And that
give
gives me
you.
advantage from
That's
that.
what
Okay.
gives you
That gives you
advantage.
advantage, yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to try and stab him with my daggers.
Hit it and you get pie.
Roll twice.
Stand by. I know. Stab. I've quadrupled my result. I'm 90% sure that's a miss. 15?
15 hits.
15
Yeah,
hits.
so 14 hit.
That's right, 14 hit, 15 hits. So 3d6 plus a d4 plus 4. And then. Jesus. Whose dice are these? Somebody's.
Oh.
5, 6. It's easy to add ones. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 4 is 12. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
And then I get another bonus attack, correct?
Go for it.
And do I get advantage on that one from her?
No.
It's your next
It's
attack.
the next attack.
I think it's just the next attack.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be a 20. Close enough. 17 a hit.
17 will hit.
And this is just straight up
D4.
D4 and no bonus. 3.
All right, so you sink
All
your
by
second
itself is
dagger
almost as
into
much
its
as the
back. Nice. So,
Yeah.
and the thing is like whirling around trying to figure out who to focus on.
Surrounded
at
by
this point.
frogs.
Dot and Con, you've got your dagger out now, and you take a sample of the dust from this decaying body, and you can like put it in the ceremonial
its dust
pouch that they
bladder.
gave you. Carry it in and lovingly tuck it away.
Is this
Put
the
it in
right
my blue
dust?
pocket.
I mean, is just any dust scraped off a dwarf will do it?
Well, it's got to be a dead dwarf.
Okay.
Happens.
Right.
There are 3 of them.
That's
4,
true.
3, 4.
And this one's doubly dead.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, it's been dead twice now.
That is what that means. Yep.
Twice. Ghost.
2 times.
Twice even, 2 times. Dead. All right, so the dwarf that is in the chamber,
I
yeah?
would like to say something.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're done here, and then I would just want to leave.
So you look around and the exit seems to be sealed off.
And I'm stepping on it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just like,
Sure. Yeah, you're stepping on the exit expecting it to like obey your command. It's not obeying at all.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't know protocol even a little bit.
Shattering your worldview.
open,
Yeah.
open.
So the last one to attack it was you, so it's going to go after you. You're the last one
Fair enough.
to do the thing. And it will attempt to stab you with its spear. Only hits armor class 7, so that I'm assuming is going to miss
I'm
you.
wily.
And then it attempts to, again, touch you with the black necrosis
I do not like the black
of its
necrosis.
hand. It hits armor class 17.
That does hit.
And you will
Have to make
take
another con save.
5 points of necrotic damage as it sucking the life from your body, and make me a constitution saving throw.
I believe in you, Bloop.
No worries. 18.
18,
That
you
hurt,
are hardy and hale.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that, you know,
Apart from the fact that he's grabbing me and stabbing me. And,
all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Except for that.
I'm
other
building up
one-
an immunity to this, whatever this thing is.
This is a good question. So turns at the 2 folks shooting arrows at it, and we'll say, 1 to 3, 4 to 6. It's going to go after you
Okay.
because, why wouldn't it? You're green.
Sure.
And it comes charging at you with its spear. It hits armor class 20
Okay.
for 6 points of piercing damage.
All right. Cool.
Don't forget your uncanny frogs.
Oh yeah, that's right. I still have my reaction. So does it hit? Is it attacking me more than once?
It is going to attack you one more
Okay,
time.
that's fine. I'll take that for a second.
It should say uncanny frog on here.
The second time, indeed.
Change that right now.
The second time it only hits armor class 8, so that's going to miss you. So they've gone bangarang.
Okay, so there's the one on him. Yep. And there's the one over there. Do either of these dwarves seem more hurt than the other?
It's hard to say because they're undead.
So they're already like super duper hurt. because they're undead.
but you suspect that's the one. That's the most hurt. Yes.
That's the one that's most hurt.
We got to
okay.
handle. Team Green's got it with no problem.
It's actually I'm thinking focus fire is
Sure.
kind of what I'm thinking.
Focus fire on that Superstar Destroyer.
The other thing, the one that died, that like screamed out, was it just an inaudible roar of I'm dying, or
Yeah,
did
it
it
was-
actually say any words?
It did not say any words. No.
Okay.
It was anguish.
Okay. So the one that looks like
Go for it.
maybe I can do something. I will try to hit. Oh yeah, I rolled an 18.
Oh, that totally hits.
Yeah, and they're next to it, so I get sneak attack.
You sure do.
Sir, do
there
you
you go.
mind? Thank you very much. So 4, 6, 7, 8. That's 16.
Okay, so you put the arrow through its head, and you guys hear like a sound as it kind of like goes and bursts, and like all of the spooge that comes out like all over you guys explodes, and the corpse just kind of drops, flumps to the bottom.
We get the regular arrows, and there's their hollow point, I guess.
Standards, yeah.
Right?
Listen,
Yeah.
Purple received
as
the
a
standard,
purple,
substandard training.
I am Hawkeye. I get all the cool toys.
Bleep, it's your turn.
Actually, wait.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I'm going to then use my bonus action
Yes.
to make sure that Blop, that you have advantage on your next attack against the guy that you're on.
Right. 'Cause
Excellent.
There's one in melee with me.
So I will turn to you and I will say, sometimes the bourgeoisie helps, and you can.
Yes, continue to try to justify your existence.
Bleep, it's your turn.
Yeah.
It totally makes sense that we're dealing with the hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
I get that.
Well, that's what we deserve. We're
right.
the green cast.
That's right. So
We don't deserve good weapons.
Well, fair. Because we're superior in other ways. I'm assuming that they've got it handled. I'm going to kind of glance over at you as you're yelling orders, whichever way you're yelling them. I can't even tell them apart now.
Yeah.
They're just covered in dwarf.
The look I give you is the long-suffering look of, I know you can't talk, but I know you're sane. Make sure they don't kill each other. And then I keep focusing on the
Okay,
dwarf.
well then I will take the pain to talk and say, shall I find the way out?
That's a great idea.
Okay. So I would like to quickly take just real fast inventory of the area.
There is that mechanism over there that you were playing with before.
So the one that's like sitting next to me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I just turn around and I pull out my my little tools again, and I set to work.
Okay, so you start working
Repeating.
on that. I'll have you make a roll at the beginning of your next turn.
Sad frogs. I mean, they got those big eyes. Doesn't he get like?
I drew
too much
advantage
Blip,
for like?
go.
I drew
Sad
Bleep
frogs.
specifically looking sad, covered in dye that we put.
You did.
It's
So-
adorable.
Yeah, haha, Bleep. And I drew Blap with the cigarette looking really angry. Me and Bloop are in the sarcophagus,
Yes.
right? And I knew, like, Bloop was obviously, I knew he went in there to look at it. 'cause,
And you
know,
see
you find cool
outside of
stuff.
this, that Blop is like basically had this thing rush right up in his face.
Oh, Blop's having something rush up
Yeah.
his face. Oh, okay, I've got to help Blop. So I turn around and I'm going to be like, okay, maybe I can sneak this one.
Sure.
So this time I'm going to try and cunning action to hide.
Make me a stealth check.
That is a 20.
You are totally hiding from it. It is not aware of you sneaking up behind it.
I do I kind of like go up to the side of the sarcophagus of the tomb, peer around, Scooby-Doo style, like poke my head round, and then I just rush forwards, like, ah! And I stab it in the back.
Go for it. Make your attack with advantage.
Get off my brother! I'll kill you! That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
We'll just take that and so roll all of the damage.
Yep.
Did I deafen anybody?
Yes.
So that is going to be 4. This was a terrible roll.
Absolutely terrible.
This is absolutely terrible. That's going to be 14 plus my thing, 21 points of damage total.
21 points of
still a lot
damage.
of damage.
So you bound
that with a
into
normal
it,
sneak attack.
sinking your blade into the
Oh
back
no, I didn't double
of the
this.
dwarf.
Yes, I did double that. Yeah, I did. Sorry.
And again, it's like just exploding with all of this necrosis and blackness and ugliness all over you. But it's not down yet. It's like gone down to one knee and it's looking like it's
Can
going
I
to try
have
and fight its way up.
made a big enough hole that when I pull my blade out, I look through and I'm like, hey, Blab.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you're just like this. You, drip, drip. Anyways,
I'm coming to help, buddy.
fabulous.
I'm coming to help.
The first thing I do is I say, Bangarang,
Yes, ma'am.
our
Yes, ma'am.
lady would like to get out of this room. Why is the door still shut?
That's a good question.
We have to kill this last dwarf in order to make sure the door opens.
I ask
that
you
sounds
again,
smart.
why is the door still shut?
Dwarf is still alive.
Yeah,
The dwarf is dead.
I think she's telling you that you need to kill the dwarf, sir. I don't know. I don't understand these reds pretty well, but
I just kind of like roll my froggy eyes. And I think I will, what is the most damaging thing I can do besides shatter and killing all of us?
And once it looks like she's bought it, like I'm prepping another arrow to go into this one, and once it looks like she's bought what I've just made up on the spot, I'm just like,
I think I will tell that dwarf that its days are numbered, its civilization is in ruins, and we will end him.
Okay.
Sounds good. That sounds
He basically clutches at his head as your psychic damage rips through him, and your words find meaning in his undead hollowness.
Excellent. 3 plus 2, so that's 5, and he has disadvantage on his
Yep, and
next attack.
well, he has more than that because the blood and ichor out of his ears and stuff as he just kind of sloughs to the ground. Yay! Destroyed.
And I look down and I say, Bangarang.
Yes, ma'am.
Make your check.
Nice kill, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you do it and you go, pop! And at that point, you go bangarang and the stairs go and descend.
Nice kill, ma'am. We're on it.
Let's move.
Team
Do
Frog.
I make sure to say we are on it.
Excellent, let's get out of it. Well, you have what you need, ma'am.
Yes, I do. Let us move now.
Excellent.
Turn.
Do you think that you were responsible for that? I'm just wondering. Do you think you were responsible for the thing?
Absolutely.
She was, though.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys make your way out of the tomb, crawling along the walls and the ceiling, and you get to the outside. As you emerge into the jungle, you find yourselves completely surrounded by Batiri on ankylosaurs.
Oh, hell.
And that's where we're going to stop.
I'm like, Bangarang?
I'm on
just
it,
like
ma'am,
pulls
and then
his
I just
daggers
leap
out.
at them.
Maybe they're here to
Let's
help.
go ahead and switch up to the other studio.
I like the idea of like
All the time? We don't get to
Butch
fight all
Cassidy.
the
Like, we just
dinosaurs.
look at each other, like pull out the weapons. Like,
Okay, so as you guys emerge, so all the Batiri are there, they're in their ceremonial masks. You can see that there is a chief behind them, pulls off her mask, and looks at you guys and says, "Cluck, cluck, want to talk."
And that's the chief of the.
Bangarang.
All right,
What happened to our perimeter?
up to the next studio. We're done.
But
That's a good out. That's the outline.
You're awesome.
Thank you, sir. Nice job.
Thank you all.
Welcome back.